going back to police chiefs are like a reflection of their superior of their coworkers or whatever like that.
Okay, we'll see if she makes a good. Well, if she took it, because like I said, I don't know if she took it.
Oh no, I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her. I'm about to talk about Tyre Nichols and the 5 officers that beat him to death. Oh shit, I didn't even hear that. No, you good. The 5 officers that beat him to death. Have all been charged with murder and kidnapping. I think 4 of them have posted bail. 4 of them have posted bail. But the video just got released. The full video.
Right.
You haven't seen it?
No, have you? Yeah. I've heard the description.
Yeah, I take that back. I was about to say I ain't never seen no shit like that, but I have. It was in a movie. What the fuck?
Right.
Really? Like
that shit was sick.
It was It was like
it's wild.
It was when the gangsters finally catch you and take their time fucking you up.
Yeah.
It was like that. They had him handcuffed behind his back.
Yeah.
There was so many moments of it. First of all, this video is long as hell, and it's like. They got his handcuff behind his back. They hold it, and they just like, pow. He's just taking their time teeing off of him.
And he's turning all the way. You could tell he's hitting because he's turning all the way around.
Yeah, whole body movement.
Yeah, whole body.
They're just holding him up, swinging.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right. Oh, boy. It's like if you go to the bar and punch the boxing machine at the bar.
Yeah.
That's how the video was. That's what they were doing to him.
Fuck.
It was literally, they were literally just practicing beating a nigga up.
See, what was their plan?
So I don't know, bro. It's so number one. This is like a team in Memphis called like the Scorpion Unit or some shit like that. So that's another thing too. It's like this is some specific team in that police force called the Scorpion Unit.
Oh man,
but
that already sounds like some video game shit.
Yeah, it does.
This shit that blows my mind. It's
they sick them on you.
Okay, and why the point being brought up, and this is not even my point. I was watching the Star Report and he was bringing that up. How. Yeah, we're charging them with murder, but that's the right thing to do with these 5 officers that were involved. But he was thinking that something needs to happen to the police chief because when you really think about it, these niggas had body cameras on, and they had no shame, beating somebody up with their hands cuffed behind their back, completely defenseless.
Yeah,
and they beat him up for like 30, 45 minutes.
And when you hear the audio. Like it's on some street shit.
Come here, nigga. Bitch. Yeah, like
Shit.
despised him. They beat him like they beat him. They were beating all of them were equally beating him like you found out he touched your girl. Like he might have touched your daughter or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's how they were beating him.
Like they had a grudge on this nigga.
Yeah,
they
didn't
even know him.
Body shit.
It sounds like the sequel to the other police story we were talking about with the stripper. You know, like imagine if that was the
right.
It's like, you were fucking
right.
Yeah.
Now if that was happening, that would be a real problem.
Yeah. So and that's the thing though. I'm thinking about with the leadership. It's like, bro, how do you do that? That means footage like that is common there.
Yep.
Period. That's what that means.
How many people have they done this?
That means, because it just doesn't make sense that I don't believe 5 to 7 people forgot they had cameras on. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
No, right. I agree.
I can understand if you just started wearing it. No. 5 to 7 people forgot they were wearing a camera and we just beating this nigga up for fun?
Has anybody come out and said like, yo, those niggas beat me up too? Like,
I don't think so. Not that I know of, at least.
I know. I agree. Because what makes me think. Well, so okay. One, it's probably so. Once you're already dead to rights to a degree, they know you're guilty. They just beat your ass.
What did they even like stop him for? What was he in trouble for?
It was personal. So he got away.
He was pulled over for a driving infraction,
and he evaded him. He evaded. They were trying to handcuff him. They were trying to apprehend him, and he ran from him. And so I guess it became personal at that point.
It did.
But damn.
Nigga, you better know your place.
But damn, like you had to. So wait. Somebody made you run one time. They made you run. That's all they did was made you run. They made you chase them. And you were that angry?
God.
But this is the thing, though. Police officers have a superiority complex. You ran from the police. You got me fucked up. Let me show you what happens when you run from the police. It was his nigga wake-up call.
Yeah.
They've encountered him before.
Like,
I mean, I bet.
I don't think so. I don't think so, bro.
Like, damn,
think about these cops. Remember the one that these cops are superior. Cops move, and they also have a movement called the Blue Wall of Silence, or to where they are gods amongst people.
Yeah.
So the fact that if some of them have let that go to their head to the extreme,
They have a code.
or even to a 75%, if it's not the extreme, 50 to 75%, how dare you run from me, nigga?
Facts.
You got me fucked up. Who the fuck are you asking a question for? You're just a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like even a black cop will forget a black cop with a badge. You don't know what his side
blue.
is. He
He
might
blue.
be worse.
He blue now.
Right.
He might be worse.
Right.
No,
I'm
right.
a black cop. You got me fucked up. Like these niggas ain't getting out of line
Because
with
the
me.
police is a gang in itself. It's
In
a police
itself,
brotherhood.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the authority is just like it gets to their mind that they are holding. Some people are just megalomaniacs. Like as soon
Yeah.
as they get power, it's like
Yeah.
they just run with it.
Just a little bit.
But what is
it's
the
absolute
footage?
power.
What is the
Yeah.
other footage like in that office or that department? Because y'all niggas did this shit and nobody turned their camera off. Nobody covered their camera.
Yeah. Right.
Y'all took y'all time. And one of the craziest parts about the video, one of the sickest parts about the video, and mind you, on top of them beating his ass and literally just taking turns, he was also maced directly in the face.
God.
They
2 to 3
field goal
times.
kicked his. Somebody
Yeah,
field
they
goal kicked him.
kicked
man.
his
Yeah.
face.
Face, man.
Kicked his face.
I hate when I see that on video, man.
Yeah, I
After they
hate
got
that
done
shit.
dogging him, they had the nigga leaned up against the car with his hands behind his back. So after he's been dogged, he's literally just like
Limp.
he's limp, leaning up against a car, and they just chatting.
You see how he
died right there?
Drug him.
I don't think he died
You see
right
how
there.
he drug his body to get him up against the car?
Yeah.
He didn't. They didn't even. You know they're supposed to pick you up and kind of walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He drug him.
Yeah.
He drug him like
Yeah.
like a piece of meat, man. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. I just yeah. The whole
It
thing
was
was
crazy.
crazy.
It was 5 human
ugh.
beings, and we're like, it's like some. Like I feel like it was almost on some like a war crime, low key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like this is shit that you would see.
Is this a Saddam
movie.
Hussein or
But at
somebody?
least I can
Yeah.
understand it more. If you're in war or you're getting shot at every day, I can understand you just snapping to the most barbaric and savage level.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I can understand that. But you're a police officer and you not what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
You're around citizens every day.
Right, you're
all day.
around citizens every day. Yeah, you might be in a certain unit that's dealing with that.
Right.
But you're still getting off. You're still going to the local Chick-fil-A that, whatever. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Hey.
yeah, every corner isn't rigged with a bomb for you to even fully mentally flip that direction. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you ain't gotta be in that mindset.
That's
Yeah.
right. They're the Avengers of Memphis, Tennessee. If you
Damn.
when you
Literally.
show up to the precinct, when they drop you off, they all look like that.
Yeah.
They all lumped up like that. And it's like I bet you if you look at the mugshots from the dudes, these dudes, I bet you they're all lumped up.
For real.
This is some big
'Cause-
niggas too, bro.
Yeah, them niggas were
They
swole
was
as
they were
shit.
not no.
Yeah.
I mean, these niggas look like they're hitting the gym 5 days a week.
Facts.
They take protein. They drink protein powder dry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And just chase it with milk.
The thing is, like,
just
if you want to be
whooping
that
ass.
violent, why not just be an MMA fighter? or
Just
some
go
shit?
MMA,
Or why
bro.
aren't you? But see,
Why are you a cop?
Because
There's a
you know why?
certain
You know why?
level of-
Because they'll
there's
get
a
their ass whooped. That's
a
why.
fact.
and it's another thing too, bro.
yeah.
There's a certain level of pussy I feel like for police officers that didn't serve in the military.
Yeah.
Like, there's a certain level of pussy, especially for ones like this, right? Maybe they did serve in the military and they was in the Marines. So yeah, you really are just like fully violent all the
Yeah.
time to the point that you're like, I need to go to the Marines or the SEALs.
Yeah.
So the odds of me killing somebody is really high. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
literally what I want to do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That I'm not speaking for y'all. I'm speaking for the ones who just like, maybe it was the bully story or you want that badge to have that power
Yeah.
to do it. Because everybody knows the police will
Hey.
always and still always have the power to murder somebody in cold blood
That's it.
on camera and beat a charge.
Only number two to be like you said. The military is the number one. If you
Right.
want to kill people with no accountability, I
Exactly.
got the place for you, buddy.
Right, facts.
Go into
Right.
the military.
Don't ask
And it's
the,
like,
when they try to promote you to a safer internet. No,
Yeah.
no, I want to be in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you want to kill people, do that.
Hey.
Don't try to just assert your authority on anybody you pull over. Go
Right.
somewhere where they want that smoke.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you're better used over there.
Yep.
Let's drop a bunch of loose cannons over in Afghanistan and Iraq. Clear this shit out for them.
Right.
I mean, that's what Navy SEAls are essentially.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
when they pull up, or the Marines, they're the first on the ground. We're here to level shit and set up a base.
You know,
Facts.
for national safety's sake, I guess we gotta have some dogs.
And we
man.
have to.
You gotta
I
have-
wouldn't feel
yeah.
safe if we didn't have these niggas.
gotta-
I want to know. Like, you remember when like Obama was like, we held a covert mission where 15 operatives. They said, "Holy shit!" We said 15 killers.
Yo,
Man.
It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
homies, they crashed the helicopter and
yes,
still killed this dude.
I
yo.
watched that whole story
Like-
recently.
Yeah.
That was a wild story, bro. I need a movie on that for sure.
Yeah, I'm watching.
They made a
shit.
few
Because it
They made
was
a couple.
they did already?
Pretty sure.
Wait, on what? The
Wasn't
capture of
Zero
on
Dark
the,
30,
on the
right?
shooting of Saddam
that was
Hussein.
Zero Dark 30.
Oh,
bro.
Zero Dark 30.
Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, Zero Dark 30. Yeah,
And
that
there
was
another
about
one.
the capture.
That was for
another one.
Osama.
I think
Zero
so.
Dark 30?
Not Osama. Yeah, I'm thinking Osama bin
Yeah,
Laden. The real tall one.
Yeah, right.
That was Zero
Saddam
Dark 30?
Hussein was the
Nah.
other one.
Wait,
Yeah,
Saddam Hussein, totally different dude.
Osama
Yeah.
bin Laden is who I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even remember which one.
Yeah, Osama bin Laden was the real tall, skinny
No.
one.
I mean, like for Zero Dark 30, I can't
Oh,
remember
what
which one they were
movie it was.
capturing.
Yeah,
The
I'm
one
not
that was
sure
in the
if that
cave.
was Saddam
The one that was in the
Hussein or
cave.
something.
So Osama bin Laden. Yeah, the
Oh,
one that
yeah.
was in the cave.
He was in the
They
cave,
hung.
yep.
They hung
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein,
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
they found that
it was a
nigga laying in
movie
the
about
hole.
and that shit was
Osama
public
bin
as hell.
Laden.
That shit was all
Public
over
as
the
hell.
internet.
Which
Yeah.
is weird because you notice how the Osama bin Laden shit wasn't public.
It was
Like low key, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so part of me believes Osama bin Laden died a long time ago before that shit.
So
And
and
then
then
Because
he
you,
impersonators or
you notice how they never showed Osama bin Laden's body, and he was never buried or set on fire. They said they
Yeah.
put his body in the water, but it's like, I feel like that shit was like
staged to a certain extent.
staged for Obama's image.
Yeah,
Like,
like
So
the
because
Osama
Obama
was-
took credit for that shit.
Osama was way too close for comfort. Osama was a CIA operative.
Wait, get him off the mic because it's probably making noise.
Yeah, Osama was actually he worked for U.S.
That's a fact.
His
Yeah.
daughter, and his kids are all like U.S. citizens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were. But yeah, he was very
was
much
tapped
tied
in.
in with
Facts.
high
He was
level
tapped in.
cleared stuff,
Yeah.
and so
Facts.
he turned on them hypothetically. I don't even like I said, who really knows the story.
Yeah,
But for
we
whatever
really don't know
reason
the
they
truth.
pinned him as
You only
the
know what they
target.
tell us.
Right, for 9/11, because George Bush just he got everybody behind that. That's one time he got Republicans, Democrats, everybody was trying to get they wanted some kind of like Iraqi Taliban, like they wanted somebody to die for that shit.
Yeah.
Look, we were so
So-
high on that energy
Yeah.
that when they did a switch and most people didn't even notice it. It's like, oh, Osama bin Laden just took down the towers. And we're like, oh shit, we gotta get them. And he's like, yes, but first, let's go over here to Saddam Hussein real quick
Right.
and do this. But everybody always like, I was always just like,
We did
wait,
switch
why are we-
focus real quick.
Let's go
right? We
collapse.
did
Let's go
switch
collapse
focus,
his government real quick.
Yeah, and then we'll
Yeah.
come back to Osama.
Yep. No, you're right.
I did a switcheroo and nobody like noticed.
It was a hard switch. It was a quick one.
Oh, yeah.
We out of there.
Yeah. Yo, U.S.
But,
don't play.
um,
I would give it to him.
But going back to the so I mean, rest in piss to all those officers who did get arrested. Hope y'all get the max, which is 30 years a pop.
Yeah.
Go ahead, just add 45 to that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hope y'all get the max.
Let's
was-
keep this and
Why
let's
was
keep
there
the
even a
same
bail?
energy. Keep
That
the
is
same
kinda-
energy when they're
that
white
is
too.
kinda
No,
crazy.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say. I was
Please.
just gonna ask. Like,
That's
I
all I
wonder if
asked.
white people are looking at us and just be like, "Y'all gonna keep the same energy?"
Yeah, they're right.
Nah,
That
you
nigga
notice
put them
how-
niggas under the dirt.
Nah, you notice how that certain group of people wasn't online talking about, oh, he should have complied. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They're not backing up these black officers like they do the other
You're
ones.
like he was
You know
high
what
on
I'm saying?
fentanyl. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right. That's true. That's true. Yeah, his
Blue
blood
lives still
toxicology.
matter, right?
Yeah, now the blue lives don't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, even those people are like, yeah, lock
true.
those
Yeah,
police
I
up.
would want to
That's
know
a good
from
point.
them, the Blue Lives Matter people. It's like, okay, so you support this shit too?
Well, it's
now that they're
but
black.
this is an
Right.
easy case for them to be like, hell yeah, put them in jail because they're black.
Exactly.
Now let's just, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, they're usually the ones that are saying, nah, the
Oh,
cop didn't do anything
I
wrong.
guess
He was,
right.
he was just doing his job, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But now they don't have that energy. Because
Oh,
of
yeah.
They're pretty
black.
transparent. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty transparent about how they feel. Yeah, they like, well,
Yeah.